asleep if you are tired. I've heard you don't regret when you
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Grizz here. I'm bringing you guys another Black Ops 3 commentary. This is a pretty crazy long gameplay today. It's gonna be, I hope that you guys are gonna be able to stick around for the whole thing. There is an amazing clip that I hid in here, actually two, and I just want to say thank you guys for 5K subscribers on my YouTube, which is why I'm putting up this video today. I do believe that you guys will really enjoy this comm, so there's a couple of things I just wanted to cover really quick. I know I've pretty well spoken about my thoughts on this game and everything like that. I'm going to go a little bit more into detail about why I haven't quite gotten this console, the new console yet. Number one, I haven't decided what I'm going to get yet, but I'll talk a little bit about that more later on. So I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for 5K subs. I really appreciate it, and I'm about to hit like 3,400 on Twitter, which I also really appreciate. You guys, your support has been awesome the last couple of weeks. You guys have really been sending me all kinds of stuff, and I want to say congratulations to all the people that are going for the Iron RC right now. I've seen a lot of really great stuff so far from designers and snipers and commentators and just everything. So thank you guys for adding me, and I hope that you guys will continue to add me through this RC. So if anybody has any extra questions or anything, you guys can feel free to DM me or personal message me or whatever, wherever you've got me at, whether it be on Xbox or whether it be on Twitter or YouTube or wherever, and I'm usually available to answer whatever questions you guys have. But for today, I'm going to be having a special guest on my show, and it's my husband, zzirGrizz, so he's here with me today for the interview.
What's up, guys?
So the reason I decided to go with an interview is because this game is so long, so I wanted to make this kind of special since it's for 5K, and so I tweeted out if you guys had any questions to ask him. So I will start with the questions from you guys first, and then I will do a personal interview with him and see what we can find out about the man himself.
Digging in the nitty-gritty.
So first up from, these are all from Twitter, and if you guys didn't get a chance to put it in quickly and I didn't get your question, I apologize. So from the first person, it's at xfaz, and he wants to know if you will be returning to COD full-time and if you're going to grind out again.
Okay, so trying to think the best way to answer that. It's been an interesting last year for me. If you follow me at all or what I do, you'll know last year I went in the police academy. I did graduate. I took the post test. I did get Colorado post certified to be a law enforcement officer. And after working in dispatch, because that's the only position they could put me in initially, they were like, okay, we're ready. We want to bring you in, swear you in, and get you on the road and get you training. I just decided, that just didn't appeal to me. After being on the radio for a little while, I was like, it just doesn't really sound like something I want to do. So I kind of basically changed my mind just all of a sudden and put myself kind of like 10 grand in debt doing it. But
yeah, with the school stuff.
Oh yeah, because anytime you go, like the police academy is 10 grand on its own, but I really enjoy working a full-time job. I like knowing that I'm going to have a steady paycheck to support my family and everything else.
Right.
I always miss playing. I always try to find time to hop on and get a few games in. But all in all, as far as like going back and grinding full-time, I don't know what you mean by full-time. I don't know if I'll ever do it again for a full-time job, just because I think YouTube, especially with, what was it, RedTube or something? There's always stuff that they're trying to implement that makes it too inconsistent. And yeah, if you're 14, 15, 16 years old, that's fine. Fuck it. We're making YouTube videos and making money that way is a lot better than working McDonald's, in my opinion. But, I just have a fear that one day these guys that are in their mid-20s, mid-30s, whatever, and they're doing YouTube full-time, and that's their main, source of income, it could all of a sudden come to just a screeching halt. And I don't want to be involved in that as far as it affecting my family, because that's who I gotta look out for now. If it was just me, no big deal. I'd probably do it full-time, and I'd probably make more of an effort to do it full-time, but given circumstances, I will come back and I will be doing it like part-time once I get the new gen, map tutorials and montages and all that good stuff. But so I'll never stop, and I am going to increase uploading when I get the new gen console, but as of right now, I don't see it in the near future going full-time.
Which brings us to the next question at FlawCause. He wants to know if you will ever be doing map tutorials again.
Absolutely. I love map tutorials, and it always cracks me up anytime I see somebody else do map tutorials, because you can literally tell that they spent like 5 minutes doing a tutorial. Here's where you can run and here's where you can shoot. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, nobody does what I do. Nobody will sit there and spend 16 hours on one map looking for
I remember doing map tutorials with you, and literally, we would maybe sometimes take more than a day to do these things.
Right, absolutely.
Looking for shot spots and angles and...
Yeah. People don't realize how much work I put into my videos, and that's what, hurt me so much down the road, was the fact that I still wanted to take my time and put out that amazing content, and people were blowing by me just throwing out 2-minute videos. I'm like, what the fuck?
And people were always asking about who that is too, which was another big series on your channel. And I did
bring that back for a little bit, and I just didn't have like different questions. It was always the same questions over and over, and I know it's because people hadn't seen the previous episodes, but I just felt like it was getting really repetitive, so that's why I quit doing Who That Is. But I will definitely be bringing back map tutorials.
Do another Who That Is? Maybe just like a special...
Oh, I could see doing it like once a month. I don't see it doing it every week or something like that. I think that's too much.
Intense.
That's overkill. But map tutorials I really enjoy, and I love seeing people use these S&D challenges. That was so fun to me, watching you guys go for that, and giving out prizes or Microsoft points at the time, and definitely going to go back to map tutorials.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I think we're all excited about that.
Yeah, so, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I want to say thank you to XFaz and at FlawCause for your questions. The next question comes from at Sync Sky. He wants to know what your best clip you ever hit was.
My best clip ever?
Ever.
I've had that question asked so many times, and the easy one would be the bridge-to-bridge no-scope on COD 4. But,
that was sexy.
But the thing about that is, in my opinion, I don't know if that was like the best clip I've ever hit. It's just the one that I'm most noted for. Yeah, that'd probably be like the crowd fave. As my personal fave, I don't really have one. I mean, if I was really gonna sit here and say what was like your most favorite clip, it'd probably be like one of my early COD 2 clips where it was something that nobody had ever done, and I just tried it, and it worked, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" and just screamed for like the next 5 minutes. Once you've been doing this for 7, 8, 9 years, you're like, I've seen it all,
done it all.
Yeah, and every once in a while you'll see that clip that really makes you go, "Holy shit!" But when you first start out, every clip is like that. Right. So I would have to pick one of my early ones, but I couldn't pick one in particular.
Okay, well, I guess that's a pretty good answer. So I actually have a question really quick before we go on to our next one. I want you to tell everybody out there what you're actually known for, because I so many times have people telling me, oh, well, your husband's known for this or he's known for that, when in fact that's not actually what you're known for. And as I know what you're known for, I want people in the public to know. So what shots have you created? What did you invent on Call of Duty? And what are you most known for out of all those things?
Oh, man. Okay, so as far as what I'm known best for in general, obviously one of the first people to ever record Call of Duty gameplay on console. I was uploading before YouTube was even a thing. We actually uploaded to Google Video.
Right, that was before it existed.
Yeah, you did not get paid for it. It was all strictly on fun. And
how many years ago was this?
Oh, man.
Like 11, 12?
No, it wasn't that long ago.
10 years ago at least?
No, I don't even know if I'd say 10. Like 8 or 9, something like that. Because it was right...
Well, your account's already been up for 9 years, so...
Yeah, I guess it could be. I don't know. If you look at Call of Duty 2 and the release date, I started recording about 6 months, like 4 to 6 months after the game came out. So that's around about when I started uploading.
To this, okay, Google Video.
So if you wanna punch it in Google and look at the release date, that'll give you a general idea of when I actually started recording and uploading and all that good stuff.
And what did you invent?
I came out with a couple of different interesting ideas and theories. Everything from, I was actually one of the first people to do my own map tutorials for myself and come up with nade spots. I was one of the first people to coin no-scoping. No-scoping has always been around ever since a gun was in a first-person shooter, but it didn't get popular until I did like the G-Shot tutorial. Then you saw a lot more people starting to no-scope and stuff like that. Speed sniping in COD 4, that was actually when people you see hold the right trigger and double tap Y. I found that out on accident while doing a grenade tutorial. And it was just me and a buddy, and we were messing around. We found it, and now everybody does speed sniping, but nobody knows where it came from.
It came from you.
Yeah. So
and trick shotting.
Trick shotting, yes, that was one thing because of just me playing Southpaw. It was easier for me to 360 as opposed to jump a certain direction.
Right.
So it just kind of everybody enjoyed watching that, and I was like, wow,
But
that's
you
pretty
are
cool.
the inventor of the trick shot.
Yeah, I had the first recorded trick shot on Call of Duty 2. So the first recorded trick shot on Call of Duty was mine. The first C4 shot, the first riot shield shot.
The G shot?
Well, yeah, the G shot, but that's, again, pointing the no-scoping and stuff like that. So, a lot of things as we go.
You paved the road. You paved the way here.
Domino equipment, back in MW2, where we did, we put down C4, Claymore, and then you trick shot or no-scope the Claymore to set off the chain reaction.
Right.
And kill cams and stuff like that. The list kind of goes on, and every time a new COD comes out, I just sit there and look at it, and I try to analyze it and find out something new that nobody's ever seen.
See, and that's one thing I would say, and I know that people will agree with me, you are as far as in my opinion, and I'm sure in a lot of people's opinions, the most creative content person that I've ever seen. Because you always do it different. You always take it a step above. You're doing the shit to like 10 years ago that people are still trying to master today.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
So that's awesome. So, okay, so thank you for that, babe. The next question is from @Alibi. He wants to know, what do you think of iReaps?
What do I think of iReaps? iReaps to me is not a person.
Exactly.
iReaps to me is a bunch of people.
Exactly.
Now, as far as
what do you mean by that?
As far as content,
they have split personalities for sure. No, I'm just joking.
No, it's 4 dudes playing as a girl. But as far as content, when I think of iReaps, I don't think of an individual person. I think of iReaps as content, like an overall like phase or a clan or a team or something like that. It was, to me, not so much a gamer tag as it was, a montage based off of that person.
Right.
Or those people. So I love their content. I thought they're amazing. I think that it was kind of fucked up that they got popular by pretending to be this Australian girl, and not even so much morally.
And it was actually like 4 known gamers.
Right. But not even
so much.
Not even so much that. It's the fact that this girl had to sit out and make a video saying, "Please stop messaging me and please stop saying that I'm this person." Like, they were actually messing with her life, and they didn't care at all.
Right.
They were like, "Give me views, give me subscribers."
Right.
I'm like, if you're gonna sit there and feed off somebody else, that's in itself pathetic. Then you're gonna pretend to be one person on top of that? Like, come on. So I think their actions were, extremely malicious, as far as and but their content was good. Was their content good? Undeniably. They were, a really good team, and they put out some really good montages. But I think to sit there and say, what do you think of iReaps as an individual, is not even a fair question, because it's not.
It's not really a question that can be answered, because iReaps wasn't really the person that we all thought.
That's like saying, do you like the Avenger? You mean the Avengers? No, the Avenger! They had an awesome montage! Like, what the fuck? It's a bunch of different people. So, yeah. But is it entertaining? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, that concludes all the questions from Twitter. So now I will commence on my own questions for the interview. So, and here in a minute, we're going to have a moment of silence for the very best clip that I've ever hit in my life, and I probably will never hit one again.
And you hit it before me.
And I hit it before my hubby. So, yay me. So you guys are about to see it here. So we'll give it a moment of silence when it comes up so you guys can all freak out. And unfortunately, I was not recording voice, nor was I recording voice from lobby. So there won't be a reaction. Maybe we'll give you a reaction here today. I don't know. We might get real excited about this. But my first question before that happens, what got you started into gaming?
What got me into gaming?
Yeah, what got you into gaming originally?
Like, way back when?
Like in the very first, toddler essence of it.
I was playing Atari when I was probably 5 or 6, and it was...
first game ever played?
First game ever played was Atari, and I think I was playing either Asteroids or River Raid. And...
Damn!
Yeah.
We going way back.
So my mom was sitting there playing... See, and a lot of people don't know this, but my whole family's gamers. My mom, my dad still is like playing on 360.
Yeah, his dad
and
has a
PC.
360. He's YOLO.
Yeah, he bought a brand new Alienware PC to game with and everything else. But yeah, my whole family, you know, both my sisters play a little bit of games. My nephews, nieces, everybody's a huge gamer. So when I saw my mom playing this, obviously, you know, being like 5, 6 years old, it wasn't hard. Atari was amazing because it was just, you know, a stick and one button. So it's not like it was really hard to do. So that was my very first thing, and that's what got me into gaming.
That's what got you actually into gaming.
Yeah,
okay.
Playing with my mom, and then, you know, I would play.
It had such a great impact on your life.
Oh, like I said, you know, when I was little, I got a Super Nintendo probably when I was about 11 years old, and me and my dad were sitting there playing Super Black Bass, which is a fishing game.
Right.
And, you know, when I came home from school, he had rearranged the furniture and pulled the couch in front of the TV and everything. So,
okay.
I mean, a lot of good times with my family.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Oh, here it is.
Here we go. Best clip.
And boom.
Oh! that was amazing.
That is without a doubt up to date.
One of the sexiest little shits I've ever seen.
The sexiest quad, not only in like any COD, but on Black Ops 3. You know what I mean?
Yes, because it was in such a random spot.
You had one guy climbing, 2 in air, and another guy walking. Like
yes, and I'm not playing Ground War.
No, not Ground War.
So I took out over half their team with one bullet.
Yeah.
And I think there was 3 clips in this game altogether. So one of them was with a red gun. I just saw it a minute ago come up. but yeah, that was amazing. So that will be in a Taj very shortly.
I would hope so.
So yeah.
That'd be my closer for like the next 2 years.
Right? I'll just be like, babe, this is going in the next year's Halloween Love and War 3.
Right?
This will be going in
they were talking about that last year.
Yeah, I'll be like, this is going in Queen of Hearts 2 as the closer, and maybe also for some other closers as well. I'll be like, hey, guys, did you check out my clip? I'll just be like linking people the damn clip.
You'll just move it around. Like the first Taj will be the closer, second montage will be the opener. And then
if anybody makes a Vine of that, please tweet that at me. Okay, so on to the next question. When did you decide COD was the game for you?
That's kind of an off-the-wall question.
Because I'm pretty sure you used to be a Halo badass motherfucker,
People
correct?
don't know this. Yes, I was a huge Halo fan. I was a fucking tank at Halo. And
like more beastie than you are now? Pretty fucking
in a sense, yeah. When it comes to Halo terms. But anyway, so...
On my ex!
So
that's the only terminology I know.
The only reason I really got into COD was because it was like the game on Xbox 360 release date. So that was my main focus, and me and a buddy were playing all the time, and the more I played, the better I got, and I realized that I was really good at this, even more so getting there than Halo. So that's what I went with.
And what was your very first gamer tag?
Master Grizzle was my very first on original Xbox.
That is fucking awesome.
And I used to play tennis.
Do you think that you'll ever quit sniping?
Absolutely not.
You think that you'll ever stop playing video games?
Absolutely not.
That's awesome.
I'll play to the day I die.
He'll be like in a rocker with his cane.
And if they do stop paying people, I'll still be there.
So, we don't have very much time left, guys, and even though I have more questions here, I don't think I'm going to get to them all. So, let me see. Will you ever change your gamer tag? Ever?
Not unless I get a PS4, but that's only because I have to. Never on Xbox.
And who are you inspired by?
I'm inspired by just everyday people. The people out there that nobody knows who you are. When you hit a sick clip, you inspire me to like keep going every day, and that's more important.
Well, you've heard it here first, guys. So I hope that you guys are, like as always, enjoying your Black Ops 3. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for 5K, and thank you for getting me close to 4K followers, and I will see you guys next time.
That's it. Peace out.
Deuces.